Hi there, my name is Amina of Amina Pilates, certified Pilates instructor and your new movement bestie. We have an awesome 45-minute strength X Pilates program for you today. The only props that I have, totally up to you. I have 10 pounds just in case I want to go a little bit heavier as we're getting into some of the lunging and body work. And then I also have a pair of 5 pounds. I do recommend having a lighter pair, maybe about 2 or 3. 5 is the lowest I have as of right now, so I'm gonna try and push through. And then we also have a booty band, totally optional, but once we get into some of the bridging we're gonna do later, this is gonna be great to really activate the glutes. And as always, make sure you have some water because it's going to get spicy today. Let's go ahead and jump in. We are going to start on our backs, laying down. We're going to go ahead and come into a lay down position. We're going to start with just a couple of pelvic tilts to begin with. So plant the hands down by the hips, and then you have this bony landmark between your thighs. You're just going to rock that back and forth for me. So rock it towards your belly button, towards your nose, and then rock it back through your thighs. See if you can imprint your spine completely down for me, and then slight lift in the lower part of the spine as you arch it back through the thighs. Let's just go for 2 more right here towards the belly button. I wore a low ponytail today and it was not the right move. My head's all over the place. Last one. And then come to a neutral position for me. So sacrum's going to be heavy on the mat. We're just going into some simple knee drives right here. Big inhale breath. On your exhale, hollow out the belly, pull belly button to spine, bring your right leg up into tabletop, and then inhale as you tap back down. Again, exhale as you drive the knee up. We're alternating the legs here, and then tap back down. Big exhale, and inhale, tap back down. Nice job. Let's do 2 more each side. We're just warming up the core here, warming up the body. We're doing a little full body stretch and warm up to begin with. We got 1 more, right and left. On this next set here, we're going to spice it up a little bit. Bring both of those legs up into tabletop for me, one at a time. If you need a little bit more support, you can imprint the lower spine just slightly. Again, big inhale breath, tap the foot down. Exhale, drive it back up. These are great just to start to work the core and activate the core if you're new to Pilates or you're new to just movement and you're finding your core muscles in general. These starter just leg lifts and toe taps are a fantastic way to start to feel the activation. And the more you do them, the stronger your core gets. Let's go for 2 more each side. Last 2. And 1. We're going to leave those legs up into tabletop position for me. Really plant the fingers down. We're going into knee circles right here. So zip up through both knees. Toes come together. Slight point through the toes. We're just going to drop the knees out towards the right side. Circle them down and around. Toes may come close to the mat. Knees come out to the left and come back to center. So take this nice and slow. Circles don't need to be super big. But we're just going to do 4 each way. So we roll through. 2 more. Last one. Then we're going to take it the other way. Bring those legs back up into tabletop. Let's go the other way around. Nice job. Ooh, my core is lighting up. Last one. I struggle a lot on my left side. We're always stronger on one side than we are on the other. We're going to leave those legs up in the air. No breaks here. Like arms come up above the chest. Simple dead bug for me. Reach the left leg long, right arm behind. Nice. And extend back up into the air. Let's take that exhale as we extend. And then inhale as we drive everything back. So it's an exhale, extend. Inhale, bring everything back. We really want that core to be as stable as possible as we extend everything out behind it and away from it. So we exhale as we extend and inhale as we come back in. Let's do one more each side. Last one. Hug the knees into the chest. My hip flexors are a little warm as well. We warmed up the core. We're going to go ahead and roll over on to all fours for the next part of our warm-up. So just go ahead and roll over to one side. Meet me in a 4-point kneel position. So it's going to be hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. We're just going to take a couple of cat-cows here. So drop the belly down, big inhale breath. Look up to the wall in front of you. And then exhale, arch the spine up towards the sky. Really pull belly button to spine as you push your spine towards the ceiling or towards the sky. Drop down, look up, and arch. Let's do this 2 more times. Big inhale and exhale. Last one. Nice job. Go ahead and find the neutral between the two. So it's going to be kind of like not the arch, but not the dip of the belly, kind of the in-between right here. This is our neutral spine position, similar to how we were on the mat. Same thing as before. We're going to go into a bird dog variation, which is just like our dead bug, except we're on all fours. We're going to extend the right arm and the left leg nice and long, and then bend back into tap back down. We're going to alternate here. Make sure we're keeping both hips facing down. We're finding even distribution of the weight between our hand and our knee that's still planted on the mat. Big exhale as you extend everything out. Inhale as you bend everything back in. Taking this nice and slow. Remember, this is our warm-up. We're focused on engagement and alignment of the body. You got one more each side. Reach right. And then left. We're going to bring both hands down. We're going to extend our right hand and our left leg out nice and long. From here, hold this position, shoulder and hip dissociation. So we're going to open the arm and the leg just a few inches out to and away from the body, and then bring them back in. So open and close. You're here for 4. Keep pushing it up and out of that shoulder on that left hand. Last 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Plant the hand, bend the knee down. We're taking it right over onto the other side. No breaks again. Extend left arm, right leg. Open up and close. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Bring it all back to center. Plant both your hands down. Heels come together, knees nice and wide. Extend the arms out. Let the chest sink down towards the mat. We're going to come into our first sequence here. We're doing a little upper body combined with some core and some leg work. Just light. We're going to be on our knees for this one. We'll use those light hand weights to begin with. If you find that as we get into the exercise, you would like to go a little bit heavier, you are welcome to do so. So you're going to meet me in a kneeling position. You're going to be facing me, facing forward. So I'm just going to take it from the side just so you can kind of see the motion. Again, we have our lighter hand weights. I have about 5 pounds in my hands right here. We'll start in just a seated position. Weights are going to come right at the shoulders for me. Butt is over heels. So we're working a little bit into the legs, but mostly into our arms, and then also engaging our core throughout every exercise. So it's going to be a big inhale breath. On your exhale, send the weights up overhead, big overhead press. We're going to come back down, slight hinge back over the feet, 1 tricep kickback. So it's an overhead press. Send the bum up, hinge down, tricep kickback. So we're just combining the 2 movements here, a little compound movement for our bodies, getting that strength and Pilates in one. Remember to take those big exhale breaths. Inhale. Don't hold our breath. Keep engaging the core, feeling that tug across the waistline towards your belly button as you activate your core. Don't just suck in the belly. That's not activating our core. We want to make sure we're still contracting those muscles. We're here for 4. Last 3, 2, and 1. Meet me in your tricep kickback. We're just in that tricep kickback right here. Slight hinge forward the entire time. You may feel a little activation in your glutes. We're here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arms pressed back. Let's rotate our palms up towards the sky. Send it into little pulses up and up. Squeeze those shoulder blades together for me. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Quick break. Relax the arms. My shoulders and my arms are already burning. We're going through a little bit of the same motion with our kneeling, but we're going into a lateral raise on this next one here. Palms will be facing in towards your hips. For this one, we're going to keep our arms by our sides, come up into our kneeling position. As you start to send your bum back over your heels, you're going to swing your arms forward, lift through the shoulders, and then sit all the way back up. Palms come right back by the hips. Swing the arms forward and sit it back up. Swing and stand. So you can come all the way onto your heels if you'd like, or if you want a little bit more of a challenge, you can take it into just a hover. Bring your butt just over your heels and then sit it back up. See how low you can sink it down without touching your heels before you send it back up. For me today, since I'll be talking and teaching, I'm going to take a little rest, send my bum onto my heels. But take whatever challenge is best for you. We're here for 4. Last 3, 2, and 1. We keep those arms out nice and long. Rotate the palms down. Rotate the palms up. And down. And up. For 4. Last 3, 2, woo, and 1. Oh my goodness. My shoulders are on fire. Woo. Oh. We have a few more exercises right here. We're going to go into a row with a quad lean for me. So this one's a little bit different. You can always take the lean out if you like to. Totally up to you. From here, we're going to bring the arms back out into that lateral raise. Arms are nice and long. We're going to take 1 lean back. Go back as far as you can. Come all the way back up. Let's row the arms back. Extend out. Lean. And row. Nice job. Whew. We're only here for 4. Last 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Nice job. Set those weights down off to the side. That was our last exercise for our kneeling work. We're going to go ahead and come into our standing work next. So we're getting into our standing work next. We're doing a little bit of a full body compound movement here. So we're just going to take some time to really roll out the shoulders. We did a lot of shoulder work. Just kind of circle them around, circle them in both directions, loosen them up a little bit. And then if you'd like to, you can go ahead and take a cross body stretch as well, reaching that arm across the chest, stretching it out just a little bit more. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it right across the body. Nice. I can feel it. My shoulder's going to be so sore tomorrow. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. I love the thing about Pilates. No matter how many times I do an exercise, I'm still going to end up sore. No matter how I do it or when I do it. So to start off with, I grabbed my 10 pounds. You could always welcome to drop down to the 5-pound weights and stay there if you'd like to. If you want a little bit of extra strength building for today for our Pilates strength program, up the weight. Only go as far as that's available for you. Take a little bit of challenge, Challenge is where we see growth. So just make sure you're doing what's best for you today. We're going to start in just a simple staggered stance. I'm coming at the side for you so you can see the full movement. We're going to make sure we're leaving our left foot forward for this first one here. We're going into a lunge row combo. So you're going to take, the weight's going to be in the right hand, left foot forward. We're going to step the right foot back, lunge down, take one row of the arm back, stand all the way back up, tap the right foot in. We lunge back, row, stand all the way back up. Make sure we're really pushing all of the weight up and out of our left heel. We're really not using that right leg to get ourselves back up in the air. Our left glute is helping us lift. Our right arm is working hard. Core is still switched on the whole time. Right here, you got it. Whew. We're here for 4. Last 3, 2, and 1. Meet me in your lunge, last row. Don't come up out of your lunge. Let's bring that weight up to the shoulder. Simple single arm shoulder press. So you really have to focus on your balance here as you maintain your lunge. That left leg is still down. We're just lunging or pressing the arm up, engaging the core. Big exhale as you send the weight up. Inhale as you drop it down. Whew. We're here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Send that weight nice and high. Little pulse into just the left leg. You can always bring the weight down to the hip if you'd like to. Hold it here. You're here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press up and out of that left leg. Woo, my glute is feeling it. We're taking it right over onto the other side. So I'll stay in this position so you can see the movement from the other side. But same thing as before. Weight comes into the left hand. Take a quick breather, grab some water if you need it. Right foot forward. Left foot is just beside it. We come down. I'm already breathing a little heavy. We're gonna lunge down into that right leg. One row of the left arm. Stand all the way back up. Come down, row, and stand back up. Nice job. Make sure we have all that weight in our right heel to really activate that glute. Whew. Keep pushing. You're doing so well. Nice job. You got 5. Whew. 4, 3. Last 2, make them count. And 1, we get that full row in. We don't come out of our lunge. We hold our right leg. Bring that weight to the shoulder. Overhead press, just on the left side. We stay low in our lunge. Nice job. We know the shoulders are tired. We may be feeling a little weak right now, but keep pushing forward. Focus on your form. You got 4. Ooh, that wind's blowing me. Last 3, 2, and 1. Weight stays high. We pulse into the right leg for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Set that weight down for just a second. Let's take a little forward fold, stretch out the backs of the legs. We're not done with our standing leg work, but we are going to take a quick breather just to find some breath. I myself am going to grab some water. Whew. It's toasty today in Maine. First day we've had probably about 70-degree weather, and it's been great. For the next part of our standing sequence, we're going to go ahead and grab onto just one weight. We're going into a sumo squat combo with our shoulders. We are working shoulders all day today, so just be ready. We're going to grab onto that single weight. I have 10 pounds, just the one. Feet are going to be just outside of the hips, toes pointed out and away from the body. Make sure your knees tracking with your toes. We're going to drop the weight down between the legs and then push up, extend the weights up overhead. So drop down and extend up overhead. Nice job. Make sure you have a slight tuck of the pelvis under as you lunge down, not lunge, but squat. And as you come back up, you squeeze through the glutes. You may feel the inner thighs even start to switch on. Think about pushing the knees back behind you to really get some nice depth and activation through the muscles. Woo. We're here for 4. Last 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna meet me low in that squat. You can hold the weight between your legs or bring it back to your chest. Hold nice and low for me. We're gonna lift just the right heel. Keep it lifted. We're going right back into that squat. You can hold the weight at the chest. We're just squatting down. So we're not coming all the way up. It's kind of like a half squat and not necessarily a pulse. But we're coming half up, half down. Right heel stays lifted the entire time. We're still squeezing. We still have that slight tuck of the pelvis under. We're here for 4. Woo. Last 3, 2, and 1. Lower that heel back down. Send the weight back down. Push all the way up. Extend the weight overhead. So we're flowing right through this. Really no breaks for the glutes. I cannot speak today. It's been like that all week. I've been struggling. But we get through it. We keep pushing. We're all human. Maybe it's because I'm getting tired. We're here for 4. Woo. Last 3, 2. We have that left side coming up. So do what's best for you. Last one. Whew. Nice job. Meet me low in your lunge again. Your lunge, your squat. We're going to lift the left heel. We come halfway up, halfway down, halfway up, and halfway down. So we have that contraction the whole time through the glutes. Nice job. You're here for 4. Woo. Last 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Set that weight down. Take a breather. We have one more little set of standing work here. Sometimes once I get into these, I'm like, I regret the programming. But we push through, and like I said, growth comes from the discomfort. So we keep working through it. Don't give up even if you want to. Consistency is key. You don't always need the motivation, but you need the consistency. Whew. We're going into our next move. We're going to grab both of those heavier weights. So we're going into a lunge with a deadlift combo. I'll show you the full range motion, and then I'll also give you a modification. So we're grabbing on to those 10-pound weights. Weights are in both hands, or whatever heavier weight you would like to choose. We're going to leave our right foot forward for me. So from here, we're going to step the left foot back behind us. We're coming into our lunge first. So we're going to lunge down, nice 90-degree lunge right here, 90-90. As you come back up, stand all the way back up, you'll lift that back foot up as you take a single leg deadlift. Oh, my balance is struggling. Come all the way back up, plant the foot down, lunge down. Now, if you don't like that option, you are always welcome to take your lunge, come all the way back up, take your single leg deadlift with both feet planted on the ground. That'll be the option I take for today. If you'd like to take the more challenging option, please do so. But this is the last of our standing series right here. So we're taking it super easy, focusing on a little bit of balance. Maybe you can't lift that foot just yet, but maybe you can start to bring it to just a single toe on the mat, or maybe just a slight hover. We're here for 3. Last 2. And 1. Ooh, nice job. Shake it off. Easy peasy, right? We're going to keep that left foot forward, taking it right over to the left side. Right foot back behind. So it's kind of like a 90-90 squat, but our knees and our feet are a little bit closer for that deadlift positioning. So again, you can take that leg lift if you want to. You do not have to stay. I will not be doing it. We're going to lunge down. Stand all the way back up. Take that hinge forward. Make sure we're pulling with the glutes, not our lower back, to bring that weight back up. Slight bend in the knee as you hinge down into your deadlift and come back up. Whew. You're here for 4. Last 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Place those weights down. Let's take a little breather. We're gonna lay down onto our belly. We're gonna bring our left arm down onto the mat, so palm is down. You can just rest your head onto the mat, forehead down preferably. I'm gonna look at you guys just to be nice. We're gonna grab that lighter weight into our hand, extend the arm back behind us, palm is towards the sky. Feet are gonna be planted down onto the mat just to start. So we're working into a lift of just the arm. It's gonna be a big inhale breath. On your exhale, lift your arm up towards the sky and then lower back down. We lift up and lower. For 6. That weight is overly heavy. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're adding the lift of the opposite leg. So as we lift our right arm, our left leg's going to lift and then lower everything back down. We lift up and lower. Lift and lower. Right here. Oh, there's a bug on me. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep it lifted for me. I gotta drop the weight. It's a little heavy for me. Keep it lifted. Let's sweep our arm and our leg out towards the side and then bring it back to center. Sweep out and bring it back. So we did something similar like this at the beginning of class with our warm-up, but now we're in a different position. Our arms are in a different position, but still same concept. Keep the core pulled in tight, engage through the core to keep the body stable. Last 2 and 1. We're going to go ahead and bring those arm and leg back. Don't let them lower. Little pulses up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Set the arm down. We're going to push back into a child's pose for me. So send the hips back, arms lengthen out. Feel it stretch down the shoulders. It feels so good. Whew. We're going to go ahead and come forward, either into a 4-point kneel or into a half plank position. We're going into some tricep push-ups to keep those arms nice and warm. If you're in your half plank position, make sure you're still dropping the butt down a little bit, engaging through the belly, pull belly button to spine. Elbows stay in towards the side body. Exhale as you push back up. We're only here for 8, so that was 1. That's 2. You're here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Send it back into another child's pose. Lengthen out those shoulders. Whew. Nice job. I'm going to take a roll over to the other side so you can see my side body. We're coming right back into that stomach position. Our weight is going to come into our left hand this time. We're going to bring our right arm down, legs back behind us nice and long. Forehead is resting onto our right hand. Where's my weight? There we go. So just keep the legs down. It's only the left arm that's lifting. Lift up and lower. Lift and lower. Nice job. You got 4, 3, 2, and one. Let's start to add that opposite leg. So right leg lifts as left arm lifts, and lower back down. Lift both arm and leg, and lower. You got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Plant that weight down. At least I will. Keep the arm and the leg lifted, but sweep them out towards the sides. Bring them back to center. Nice job. We're here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back to the close of the hips. Lift up and up and up for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my goodness. My shoulder. Push all the way back. Nice child's pose. Send the shoulders down. Whew. Nice work. For our next round here, go ahead and meet me on your back. We're going to finish with some glute bridging, a little bit of core, and then you will be all done for today. So this is where a booty band's going to come in handy. If you don't have one or you don't want one, that's perfectly fine. You're going to go ahead and bring that booty band just up above the knees for me. Take your lay down onto your back. Let's walk our heels in towards our glutes, just enough so that when we go to touch our heels, it's just a slight rotate of the torso to touch your heel. Feet are about hip distance apart for some good even distribution right here. My bun is going to get in the way again during this exercise. We have the weights in hand. Just, dogs are going crazy. To start off with, we're going to leave the weights on the hips, just holding them in position. Simple bridge right here. It's called a hip hinge bridge. Find your sacrum heavy. Big inhale breath. On your exhale, lift your hips up. And then inhale to tap them back down. Sacrum is the first thing to hit the mat. Inhale, exhale, lift. Inhale to lower. Squeezing through your glutes, squeezing through your hamstrings. Weight is heavy into your heels for me. Whew. We're here for 4. Last 3, 2, and 1. Lift up into your bridge. Extend the arms all the way out. Palms are going to be facing towards your knees. We're adding a chest press here. So you're going to lower the hips, lower the elbows down towards the mat, tap, and extend back up. So it's a chest press and a hip bridge right here. Remember, this is one of those exercises where I'm using lighter weights, but if you would like to go a little bit heavier, add those 10 pounds that we had earlier. You're feeling extra muscle mommy today. You can always do that. We're here for 4. Last 3, 2, and 1. Keep it at the top for me. Can you lift your right heel? Then lift your left heel. Rotate the palms in towards one another. Let's open the arms as we tap the glutes. Don't let the heels lower. Chest fly. And then squeeze the pecs. Pull the arms together. Squeeze the glutes. Lower everything down. Open the arms. Squeeze and lift. Heels stay lifted, but remember you have the option to also lower the heels if you need to. So we open and lift to close. Open, lower, lift, close. For 4. Last 3, 2, and 1. Keep everything lifted. Little pulses up and down 2 inches. This is your little glute finisher right here. For 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. Just hold at the top. You're here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it all back down. Set the weights off to the side. Hug the knees in towards the chest. Whew. Nice work. We're going into our core finisher, which is the last couple of exercises of the day. We're going to take that booty band off, set it off to the side for me. So booty band is off. We're actually going to come onto our side body here. We're going to start on our right side. We're coming up onto our elbow. We're going to lengthen out the legs nice and long. We're going to take a slight hip sit onto our back hip. So you're kind of like on that portion of your side glute a little bit. Take a little bit of pressure off the hip. Kind of bring your feet forward so your feet are kind of out to the front corner of your mat. Push up and out of your shoulder on your right side. We're just going into a simple knee tuck of the knees. So you're going to draw the knees in, big exhale, and then inhale as you lengthen them back out. You can tap them down towards the mat. Exhale, inhale, lengthen. So we're working a little bit into the obliques here as we tuck our knees in towards the chest. You can always do just one knee if you'd like that modification. If you want a little bit of a challenge, maybe you want to keep your feet at just a hover, extending out and bending back in. I love the single leg because it still works into the oblique, but you also have the stability of the bottom leg. I'm getting a little tired. So I'm going to take the challenge that is best for me today. We're here for 4. Last 3, 2, and 1. We extend both legs back out. If you can, bring your legs to both a lift. We're going to scissor the legs as you sweep the right foot forward or left foot forward. Right foot goes back and then alternate. We're here for 4. Last 3, 2, and 1. Let's tap both feet down for me. Left foot comes in front of right. We're going to go ahead and lift up into our half plank here. We'll bend the right knee in towards the chest. Left leg is out nice and long. Lift up into your half plank. Bring your hips up off of the mat. Pushing up and out of that shoulder. Grab on to your weight if you'd like a little extra challenge. We extend that weight up towards the sky. As you exhale, lace it under the right armpit and then twist back up towards the sky. Weight never touches the floor. You lace it under, take that twist, and then extend back up. Nice job. Last 4. Last 3, 2, and 1. Extend all the way back up. Arm is lifted. Just drop the hip and lift. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Take a roll over onto your butt. We stay in a slight seated position. We have that weight in hand. We're going to lengthen the arm out nice and long. Sit up nice and tall. Big exhale breath. Tilt the pelvis back. Roll back. Weight stays in. And then extend back out. If you don't like the weight, you can always bring the hands behind the legs. They add that little bit of counterbalance and pressure for your hands to pull onto your thighs as you sit all the way back up. You're building your core a little bit. If not, keep the weight in hand. For 3. Last 2. And 1. We hold back. Bend the elbows in knee slightly. We take a Russian twist over to each side. Make sure we're turning the shoulders. We're turning from the middle spine, not just moving the arms. We're working into the obliques. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just hold here. Weight at the chest. Little pulses up and up and up of just the chest for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit all the way up. Take a little breather. Forward fold. We have that second half of our side body work. We're coming onto our left side of our body. Left forearm is down. Legs are extended out to the corner. We're sitting back onto that left glute a little bit. Remember, you have the option, right, going right into it. You can do the single leg tuck of the knee in towards the chest. Think about knee driving towards the shoulder to work into the oblique. Or you can do the double leg tuck right here. Hands can be out in front, on your hip, whichever is most comfortable. Take your challenge. Remember, you can keep your feet lifted as well to spice it up even more. We're here for 4. Last 3, 2, and 1. Extend both legs out. Lift your feet up off the mat. Let's extend left leg forward as we, right leg forward as we sweep left back, and then alternate. So a little scissor of the legs. My oblique is on fire. Right here. Last 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Set the legs down. Let's bend the left knee under. Left shoulder is still on top of left elbow. We have that weight in hand. Extend the right leg long. Hips come up, half plank. We lengthen the weight up towards the sky. Big exhale breath as you thread it under the side waist, and then extend all the way up. Lace under and extend. Whew. Nice job. We're in the home stretch right here. You got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lengthen the arm up towards the sky. Little pulses of just the hips. Right here. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set that weight down. Let's come onto our back for a little bit of a finisher right here. Last move of the day. Just a little power move. We're going to grab onto that weight. Bring it between both the hands. Let's go ahead and lengthen the feet up towards the sky. We're just going to reach the weight, curl up, big exhale, and then inhale to lower back down. Exhale, curl up, reach the weight towards the toes, and then lower back down. Try to keep that weight above the chest the entire time for me. It doesn't sweep back. We lift up and lower. Last 3, 2, and 1. Keep it lifted. Hold here. Little pulses up of the chest right here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Lower that weight off to the side. Lengthen the legs out. Let's shoot the arms out behind us. Get a nice stretch down the body. We did some awesome work today. You did a phenomenal job. So proud of you. So proud of us for showing up today, doing our best. Whew. Let's go ahead and drive that right knee in towards the chest. Hug it in nice and tight for me. Maybe do a couple of circles with the hip. Go in either direction. And then go ahead and pull that knee out towards the right side, just letting it hang into the right hand. Open up through the hip flexor a little bit more. And then let's go ahead and bring it over to the left side of the body. Take a twist in the spine. Try and keep that right shoulder down as you look over your right shoulder. Pushing down into the right knee with the left hand. Really wringing out the spine. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to center. Lengthen out your legs. Let's drive the knee in towards the chest on the left side. Circle it around both directions. And then go ahead and let that knee sink out to the left side. Just let it hang. And bring it across to the right side of the body. Right hand grabs onto left knee. Left shoulder stays down as we pull the left knee across the body. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug the knees into the chest one last time. Go ahead and roll up whichever way is accessible to you. Meet me in a cross-legged position facing forward. Let's stretch out the obliques a little bit more. Set the left arm down, reach the right arm up and over, bend into the left arm. Maybe take the gaze up towards the sky, send the arm a little bit further back for 3, 2, and 1. Circle the arm down and around out in front. A little forward fold. Feels good to stretch at the ends of some hard work. Reach the right arm down, swing the left arm up and over, stretch into the left side body. Maybe take your gaze up towards the sky, shoulder pushes back a little bit more for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to center, sit all the way back up. Thank you so much for joining me today. You worked so hard, and I hope to see you on the next one.